I love how they make Ikan Bakar in Indonesia. I'm gonna dig into this fish before I start anything else. Oh. That's good. Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens with Migrationology.com in Jakarta, Indonesia. We decided to beat the traffic and walk to dinner tonight. We're coming up to a street where there are some seafood restaurants, seafood, street food stalls, which we're gonna try to go to for dinner tonight. Jakarta is definitely not the easiest city for walking in. You have to really be careful so you don't fall into a ditch or in the sewage or get hit by a motorbike. But at the same time, it is kind of an interesting, fun city to walk in. And we made it to this road. There are a number of different seafood restaurants here. And we are eating at a place, this place is called Gebang 49 Seafood Restaurant. And the menu is all in Bahasa, so I had to do a little bit of research on what to order. But I definitely wanted an Ikan Bakar, which is a grilled fish. So I got a grilled fish. And then we also got some water morning glory as well as some squid. Oh, they are cooking behind me. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. The food has all just arrived, and I gotta start with that Ikan Bakar, which is the fish. And I can't remember the name of the fish I got, but they said it's some kind of a Javanese local fish. They butterfly cut it and then they grilled it over almost open flames before the charcoal died down to give it a real quick roast. And then as they were grilling it, they basted it with some kind of oily yellow sauce, which maybe contains some turmeric and I'm not sure what else. And then it's served with a sauce of chilies and something. And so this is the fish, beautiful fish. I love how they make Ikan Bakar in Indonesia. One of my favorite things to eat. So I'm gonna dig into this fish before I start anything else. Oh, and this side is just pure meat. I think all the bones are on the other side, maybe. Oh yeah, that fish smells so good. I'm gonna taste it with nothing on it first. That's good. Oh yeah. That fish is nice and firm. And then that marinade on it. Or that basting sauce. It's salty, maybe a little bit of turmeric in there. You can really taste the grilled flavor on it since they grilled it over open flames. Oh, that's so good. And that would definitely be even better with some calamansi in it because it's kind of sharply salty. So to kind of cut that saltiness, I'm gonna squeeze on some of these. Or are they calamansi? This is very small. Maybe it's not calamansi, but it's some kind of citrus, but a very small citrus. I'm gonna squeeze that on. Oh yeah. And let me take another bite of this. And then I'm gonna try some of the sauce as well. Well, it looks like chilies and kind of a sticky soy sauce, but it doesn't look as dark as ketchup manis. I love Ikan Bakar. And yeah, with that squeeze of citrus, makes it nice and sour to contrast that saltiness. And then that sauce, I like there's chilies in there, but it definitely is a little bit sweet. Almost like it almost tastes like a honey sauce. And this one is squid, which he said is cooked in a Padang style sauce. And so I think they stir fried this with the sauce. Let me taste some of this and just rings of squid. Oh, that's awesome. It's a little bit sweet, but at the same time, it's really nice and tangy. And it's actually a little bit spicy too. Oh, that tanginess though in there is really good. And also, along with squid, there are also rings of onions. And the onions taste like they are caramelized, so they're a little bit crispy. And then really, really fragrant. I'm gonna take a bit more of this sauce. It's almost like a nutty, tomatoey, sweet and sour, and chili sauce. Wow, yeah. Oh yeah, that's kind of like a really good sweet and sour. And then finally got some stir-fried water morning glory. It looks like they added some beans in here, maybe soybeans, and then garlic, and then chilies, and they fried it over a really hot fire so it flamed up, and you can actually smell the wok in that vegetable. I'm gonna set this down. Oh yeah, they made that perfectly. You can really taste the fire of the wok in there. It's salty, but not too salty. You can taste the fried garlic, you can taste those chilies, and then you can taste kind of that salty, fermented flavor from those beans. That's wonderful. And this is definitely one of my favorite vegetables. I eat it a lot in Thailand as well. They also gave us another sauce right as we sat down. And I'm not sure what this sauce is for, but maybe it's for shellfish, but we didn't order any shellfish. But I'm gonna test it on the fish. The sauce is a little bit sweet, and I think that might be pickled garlic. I just turned over the fish, and I wasn't really thinking about what type of fish it is, but it looks, from the eye side of the fish, it looks like it could be a pompano, but I'm really not sure just from the facial features and from the shape. But anyway, what I did notice is that we ordered the fish that is displayed on the side wall or side banner of this restaurant. So our waiter recommended it to us. It's really good. And actually Ying and I like the Ikan Bakar so much that we decided to order another one because that walk to get here really made us hungry. So we just ordered up another fish that should be coming soon. The only thing better than eating one Ikan Bakar is having another one to follow as soon as you finish it. So Ying and I both agreed that we needed another one, and so we ordered up another fish, the same exact thing. I'm going to squeeze on some of the citrus. That really makes a big difference too, that citrus which really contrasts that salty grilled flavor. They're so complementary. All right, and this time I'm gonna start with this side. Oh yeah, and that's just like a thin piece because of the butterfly cut. And so there's a layer of bone there, so you have to kind of navigate this fish. There, that's a bite right there. That's so amazing. Oh, I love that grilled flavor. And that seasoning as well. We just finished all of that food, and I am just sweating right now. These tents, actually it's kind of like a lean-to with a tarp over the top of it, and then also the walls are made of like cloth or canvas, but it really kind of keeps all that air in here, so it's definitely makes you kind of sweaty because there's not a lot of airflow in here. But the food was really good, and all of the staff here are really nice. We just jumped into a taxi. We are on our way back to the apartment, but I gotta tell you a quick funny story. We were walking to the seafood restaurant this evening, and we accidentally went to not exactly the wrong restaurant, but not the restaurant I was planning to go to. We were planning to go to a restaurant that was a little bit further down, but I saw that restaurant and I had remembered seeing that sign, and I thought it looked similar to what I had looked up. But then we sat down, they brought us the sauces and they brought us the menu, and I was actually filming the menu, and then I realized, oh man, I think we may have gone to the wrong restaurant. But since they had already brought us those sauces, we just decided to stay there and eat there, and it turned out really well. So there are some more famous seafood restaurants, perhaps more famous than the one we ate at further down the road. But I'm no regrets with the restaurant we ate at. That was delicious, and all of the staff there, all those guys were really, really nice. So I would highly recommend that place. We had a great experience there. I'm gonna end the video right now, so thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to give this video, oh, I think we just passed over some railroad tracks. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and also I'd love to hear from you in the comments section below, and I will see you on the next food video.